Hi, everyone. I'm Taylor Cole, and I am joined by my delightful co-star, Benjamin Ayres.
Hello, everyone. We are so excited for you to watch our new movie, Long Lost Christmas, which is part of Miracles of Christmas.
So today we are going to answer a couple questions that Hallmark Movies and Mysteries sent our way. So let's get started. All right, I'll ask the first question. Are you ready?
No.
Okay, Long Lost Christmas is a story about family. Haley and her mom are facing their first Christmas without her dad. How does his loss spur her desire for family connection?
Well, that's a great
It's a
question for
hard-hitting
you.
question
It's
right
just
off the
right out of the
bat.
gates. I'm so excited that you are prepared to answer it first because I feel like it really affects the arc and journey of Haley, played by Taylor Cole, the wonderful Taylor Cole in front of us. Please.
Please elaborate. Well, I think that during the holidays, Haley is trying to get her mom to do what she loves the most, which is decorate, and they come across not a never been talked about before sibling, and that sparks hope that possibly Haley could connect with more family. So I think. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I think that's what's beautiful is that it sends her on this really fun, journey of self-discovery, but also in trying to help her mom and herself even find if there's more family that they knew that they didn't have. And I think that through that is where, and let me just stop there because I'm going to ask my question. We might be able to bring this right around here. There is a bit of mystery as Haley tries to find her mom's lost brother, Gordon. And how does her quest lead her to the town of Silver Valley and meeting my character, Jake? What
Oh
I
well.
love about how Haley actually tries to, I mean, because you think about it, you're like, I have a face, a picture, maybe a name, maybe not. How do you even find this person? And you kind of go onto Google, which we have nowadays. Maybe you go on to some, 23andMe type things, or you go into a phone book and you start just randomly calling and just kind of going out there. And, you arrive in Silver Valley. Haley arrives in Silver Valley, not really knowing who she's looking for. And, uh, and there are a lot of new discoveries and relationships found once she does land there. And the mystery remains throughout the film is, are these the people she's looking for, or is she going to end up going back home empty-handed for Christmas?
Yes, she's very brave. She finds the closest last name that is similar and just makes a road trip. Just goes for it and finds some fun things in along the way. Okay,
Yes.
number 3. Are you ready? Haley may
Yes.
have a cousin in addition to an uncle, and that they all might have in common a love for furniture and design. What does family connection, especially at the holidays, mean to us?
Well, I mean, it's amazing how I was walking my daughter to school the other day, and she said, "Christmas movies already? Your Christmas movies coming out? It seems so early." And then right after she said that, she's 10 years old. She goes, "But I guess I understand because it just gives me such a warm, fuzzy feeling inside." And we pitched these shows like that, and to hear her say that reminded me that it is so ingrained in us since we're young, the feeling of warmth and family and Christmas and tradition, that you can kind of watch it any time of year. And I think that there's just a warm feeling about family and connection that happens that this movie in particular, more than any other Hallmark movie ever made, is really going to pull on the heartstrings of everyone this Christmas season.
I do. I love the through line about family in this particular movie. There's always going to be a love story, and that's beautiful. But yes, finding family and connecting and reconnecting and making new connections is a beautiful through line that I think everybody will really enjoy.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Okay.
ask a question?
Do you want to? No, I just want to look at you. So here, the next one. As I just want everybody to know as we're rattling through her, we didn't have any fun on set. Okay, it was very serious. We don't laugh often. honestly, we were having so much fun, and then I'd forget, oh, we're also here to work. In fact, yeah, that was the joke. So, okay. As Haley spends time with Jake in Silver Valley, she discovers the charm of the place, from eating cookies at the Christmas festival to taking in a late night meteor shower with a special someone. Did we each have a favorite scene? Was there a favorite scene that you had?
Oh, I think all of Haley's nerves and just her fumbling through trying to figure out what to say and what to do with all these feelings and emotions, and all of those scenes were really, really fun to shoot because your character doesn't know what's going on and she's feeling so many crazy things and she's just sort of out of body, fumbling her way through things and has a crush all at the same time. So she's going through a lot. Meanwhile, he's watching this catastrophe, and I think it's really a cute little
It
fun
was
thing to watch.
fun to watch you go through all of those things. Yes, and we played various levels, so I'm excited to see the outcome of, you know, and I don't know if it's going to necessarily translate out this way, but it felt like there was the mystery element, and then there was you and I in an absolute rom com. So
Yep.
I don't know if there's going to be this smashing, but we played levels within it too. So I'm kind of excited to see how it plays. Our relationship inside of the mystery, because we had a lot of fun. And as far as picking one favorite, it's almost hard because each scene I started to think about made me laugh, and for various reasons. But I remember the meteor shower was pretty special.
Oh,
And mostly because we shot it right in front of our hotel. And I'd say there were, like 40 of your biggest fans were there, like cheering and screaming, and they wanted photos. So it was just kind of fun for them. And then it all of a sudden felt like live theater because it was a long runner and they were watching and they were also filming it. And it was added pressure. Taylor, Cole. So it was fun to kind of, get to have Hallmark fans be there watching us making that scene in particular was pretty special.
I also remember a very embarrassing moment where it was an emotional scene, and I basically got very emotional before the scene so that during the scene I could come down from that emotional place and just but my emotions before we yelled action got away from me, and I yelled out a big it was shocking. It shocked me, actually, like pulled me right out of what I was doing. I was like, whoa, where'd that come from? It was like a guttural cry, snot. It was a whole
it's
thing.
good to see you were in it. You were so dropped down. And that was a big moment too. Again, talking about the process of acting and getting to be in a scene. How high are the stakes in that moment? So we did the version of you come in, and it's there's a bit of emotion, and then we went all the way to the snot blowing, full tears, just like heightened. I don't care what I look like. This is how I feel emotion, and we did everyone in between, and you nailed every take. It was so fun to watch.
Oh, it was fun.
Yeah.
And also the snowman. What about the snowman attack? That was definitely a keeper. Definitely a good.
Well, so for the viewers,
genuinely scared every time.
Every time. And for the viewers, it's funny because you think like, okay, it's essentially a pratfall by another character, which is an inflatable snowman that falls into the scene right when we're about to have a possible intimate kiss. And you then go like, does it fall quickly or does it come slow? So every time we would do it, if it was too fast, it would actually scare you. And we thought, well, this is actually a really good, a good jump scare for everybody at home. But then we did versions of that, and then somewhere it was just too awkward, where it would just kind of really slowly, and then that was even funnier. Like, we don't have that much time, so yeah, that was good.
Oh, so good. Okay, is it my turn to ask a question? What number?
Yes.
Okay.
Number 5.
Okay, question number 5. Haley and Jake both have dreams for their businesses and future, and Haley's quick to make decisions where Jake's a little more cautious. What quality do we admire about each of our characters? Say something nice.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying something about your character.
Yes.
That's
and your character. You can also
no, because I much prefer talking about your character because it's the impulsiveness and the absolute joy of being in the moment that I think really helped Jake come out of his own skin a bit and make him realize that he can enjoy the moment more. And it's the greatest quality of Haley. Yeah, I think that's yeah, I like that.
Yes, she definitely has an adventurous, fearless spirit, and probably, to a fault, sees no no harm in going forward, even when there are obstacles and difficulties in her sights. But that being said, I think Jake is very brave in his own right. I think they both, have just different paths and the way that they get to the outcome of whatever it is that they are dreaming about. And for Jake to build his dream cabin in his spare time takes a lot of tenacity. So I think, his dedication to see his vision to fruition is very admirable.
Well, and the fact that Haley really helps him because he's a real perfectionist and will not let anybody see it until it's done, you know.
Yes.
And as we saw, as people from the outside of our characters, we walked into the space and like, he doesn't want to show this. This place is stunning,
Yeah.
but he's so he knows that he only gets one shot to show it to everybody, and it's got to be perfect the first time. Haley really helps him feel comfortable and that it's ready. Pardon me. Yes, the next question. It is. So number 6, Jake and Haley make each other laugh. That's it. Whether it's enjoying cookies on a stick or picking out silly festive hats. Did we have any fun stories from filming?
Any at all. Wow. It's hard. It's hard to
I
think of.
can't even think of
Can't
any.
think of one.
If you guys have followed our Instagram at all, you would know that we've had a really good time. Okay, I want to tell you actually one story.
Yep.
And it's the story when I was on set and I actually died. It was really sad, and it's because basically I was asking Taylor. When we're not filming, we just get into all sorts of random conversations. Okay, so this random, you don't know what's going to be it. And we were talking something about sleep, and I just randomly asked, "Do you have like a sleep machine or something that helps you sleep at night, like a sound?" And she said, "Yes." I said, "Oh yeah, so do I." And I wanted to ask, and the intention was, "What do you use? Do you have like a HEPA filter or a fan?" And I said, "What do you use?" And Taylor didn't miss a beat, looked directly at me, dropped her chin, and just went, "Shh," and made the sound that she likes to fall asleep. And I died. We had to shut down production. I went to the hospital. They brought me back. And then it didn't, for the rest of the shoot, that's all we had to do was go, "Shh," and done.
And then I sent you the Toy Story. Did that same? Oh god. Yeah. Oh, so good.
Anyway,
I genuinely thought that you had never heard of white noise before, so I thought I was changing your life, and I just wanted you to hear.
Yeah, I was like, "What kind of white noise?" You're like, "You don't know what white noise is?" Dead.
That's true. Okay, well then one time that Ben made me laugh, but it was on camera, was we were trying on these hats and it was all part of the scene. And then there was another hat that we had not tried on, and this were during our close-ups, and he put both of us were in sort of similar looking hats. He pulled some trigger on them and both of our hats moved simultaneously, and it was equally adorable and hilarious, and they caught my natural reaction on camera because I was blown away. How did you know that, by the way? How did you know?
I forgot because Isadora, my eldest, has always wanted one of those hats. So there's there's like these little air pockets, and you and it moves. So I forgot about that. Why didn't we use those instead? I'm in a turkey hat. I guess as a sight gag, it's funny, but I liked there's nothing, and then the movement of those.
Oh yeah.
Remember, I forgot about those.
And then we had montage scenes. Those were fun. Oh, and also my wrap gift. Well, we were shooting in this town that was obsessed with Sasquatches, and so my wrap gift from Ben was this adorable Sasquatch.
Bigfoot Sasquatch. And my wrap gift was this shirt, which is Bigfoot drinking a beer, playing golf. Now so another thing we really bonded over was golf. And the other joke was that while you were working and had the odd time off, you would go get a little golf in. And that while I was golfing, every once in a while I'd get some time off from golf, and then I'd go to set and join you and make a movie.
Accurate.
Your husband and I played a lot of golf. Yes,
Yeah.
it was awesome. And the interesting thing about where we shot, and yes, there were like Sasquatch statues everywhere. Was even in the morning. Remember that one morning we went to Starbucks and there were guys in line getting their lattes in full army fatigues, and we were like, "Oh, what's going on?" And they're like, "We're here to hunt Sasquatch."
Yeah. This was
They're
actually a
they
real thing.
actually they just got to get their latte first, and then
Yeah.
they're heading out there,
Yeah.
and they had the full scope, the thing. Anyway, so
And Ben, you're writing that Hallmark script, right? About the Sasquatch
yes,
hunters
yes,
falling in
loving the
love.
time of Sasquatch. Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure you were still doing that. Okay.
Right.
What number are we on now? 7.
7.
Okay, ready? Haley
Yes.
believes, including a personal touch when it comes to decorating for the holidays. Do we have a favorite decoration?
Ooh, well, we usually make a new one every year, add it to the tree, and then you kind of forget about the one from the previous years, and it's in a special box. So once all the decorations come out, that box of what we made each year going back is always a highlight.
Oh, that's cute. You know what? I feel like when you have kids, you do that. You make personalized ornaments. But as an adult, I've just been shopping for, oh, that's pretty. Oh, and then last year I got the really special gift of personalized carved wooden ornaments from a dear friend that meant something to me and my husband, and separately our favorite things like I got a pizza ornament, like, just things that
Right.
really reminded you, that had a tie-in to like what makes you you and what you love. So I think that's great. And also I have a true love for tree toppers. So I have a gnome tree topper, and this year I'm going to have to get a second tree because last year I fell in love with Frosty the Snowman topper. Like his head is the topper. So I'm going to have to get like a tree, a flocked tree to I fall in love with things that have
So
faces.
now you
And
fall in love with the topper, and instead of saying like, so for the first 2 days I'll use this one, then the next 2 days I'll do this. It's like, no, you now have to fill the tree underneath so that it remains. Because once it gets placed on top, it can't be taken off till the end of the season.
That's right.
That's an unwritten rule we just made up. So.
That's right. I hope I don't come across any more tree toppers. Let's just say that.
Yeah. I'll miss anyone. Okay, so number 8. Number 8, it's just gonna be my face. Haley and Jake value the importance of traditions, whether it's putting a train out around the tree or joining Silver Valley's Christmas Festival toy drive. Do we have any favorite holiday traditions?
Each year in Tahoe, you are allowed to get a permit to go cut down your own Christmas tree, which also helps the Forest Service prevent wildfires. So you are doing a good deed while also Christmas tree shopping. So I love that.
Wow, that's amazing. And so with the permit, you only get one tree?
Yes.
So, but you said you got 2. So do you each get a permit?
What?
You said you're getting 2 trees this year. So is that you each get a permit? Don't call my permits out here now.
No, I need you to fly in, get your permit, help me.
Yeah. That's something everybody should know. Taylor's been trying to get us to move to Tahoe. We're really close, actually. She sends listings all the time.
Yeah.
That's really cool, though. I think that's wonderful and important because that does really help forest fires, especially as you know, it gets very hot there. So in order to have it controlled that way is great. We do Santa food, of course, is the big one. It's a very dense neighborhood we live in, downtown Toronto, and the kids very early on. So we started this thing when my girls were quite young. When any night we would watch TV, like a movie night on the weekends, we would always have a big veggie platter. So there's always veggies and hummus. So they love eating their vegetables, and they've been doing that since they were born. And so because we love veggie platters so much, they were like, well, Santa doesn't want to eat cookies every single night. Like at all of the houses, he'd get sick. So we leave out this small little veggie platter and hummus for Santa.
Oh.
That's insane, I know. So anyway, that's our fun one. And also it's because the carrots in particular are for the reindeer. So that's our fun little tradition. And also, just to let everybody know, I say this only because I'm at an airport right now. and I had to leave the family. I'm away for a little while. And
Shooting another Hallmark movie.
another Hallmark movie. And one of my favorite traditions is, and I forget about it until every year it comes, and we had to start it early, and we watched it last night, is Elf. Elf is just the funnest movie with kids, and we watch it probably 40 times throughout the year, throughout the holiday season. So we started it last night, and now the eldest Isidore really gets the jokes on another level, which has been fun. So we started that last night, and I really feel like I'm in the Christmas tradition as I fly out there.
Oh, I love that. Okay, let's move on to our last question, which is, this story embraces finding home and the importance of family. What are we hoping the viewers will take away after watching this movie?
Well, I hope they take away. I mean, let's be honest. I hope they leave feeling warm and fuzzy, like we mentioned earlier. I just think it's not a sad movie. You're not gonna cry because there's so much hope in it, and you're going to feel good watching it, and you're going to want to watch it again, and you're gonna want to watch it with your mother, with your whole family, your grandma, your aunts, and it's going to make you want to reach out to your family after you watch it. That's what I hope you take away from it. I hope you finish watching it and you desperately want to reconnect or just connect with your family.
Precisely, that you're never lost when you're with family, whether that is a family you've made or built or that you were given. But yeah, family is important, and staying connected is a gift that we all can give ourselves. So,
yes.
Okay, let's play a game. One of my favorites.
I love games. All right.
Okay, so keeping with our Hallmark live tradition, we have a rapid fire game, This or That, inspired by Long Lost Christmas and Miracles of Christmas. Okay, so we'll pick the option that you like best, and we both answer, okay? Okay, so candy cane cookies or snowman cookies?
Snowman cookies.
Oh, okay. Well, in our movie, we have candy cane cookies, and they make a point that you can hang them off your fingers. And ever since we've had that in the movie, I want to make them to hang it off my finger. I got to try this.
You bring my character snowman cookies.
Oh,
that's the crux of the film. There's what finger? I don't remember that scene. See, this is what I'm talking about. We're in two different movies. We've got our little relationship. She's got the thing with the family and the saddle and the candy cane. So for me, it was the snowman cookies.
You're right. Yep. Oh, that's cute.
Okay.
Oh, you remembered. Oh.
You remembers everything. Now, I'm going to ask you, silly festive hats. We did talk about those earlier, or ugly Christmas sweaters.
Now that my eyes have been open to the moving hat world of hats, I'd say I want one of those, and you should get your daughter one too.
Yes, you're right. I'm also going with the silly hats. I like a good ugly sweater, but I think the silly hats are fun.
Yeah. Okay, hot cocoa or hot cider?
Hot cider.
Oh, I'm hot cocoa.
All right. Okay. Pick out a Christmas tree or decorate a Christmas tree.
I do like to pick out a Christmas tree, and this year I have two to look forward to.
I love getting 2 permits and then going to get my trees. Now, I also like picking out a tree, but because I'm not going out into the wilderness like you and helping forest fires, I really enjoy the decorating of a Christmas tree.
Yeah. I mean, and also I'm moving my in-laws down the street, and they have a dedicated wall in their garage that's 15-foot tall. It's insane the amount of dedication to Christmas things only. So I feel like my eyes are going to be open to decorating in a way that I've never known before. So I think I'm going to learn a lot this year. So decorating might be this year's winner for sure.
All right, we'll circle back after.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Okay. Star or angel Christmas tree topper?
Or a snowman head.
Exactly.
I think I'm more a star. How about yourself, Taylor?
Yeah, my mom always had an angel, and I've had a star, and now I have something with a face so that I can give it its own personality and name it, and I've fallen in love with it. Yeah, it's a real problem actually. I should go back to the star.
Okay, how about this? Christmas Eve or Christmas morning?
Christmas morning.
Yeah. I got to admit, Christmas Eve, there's a very magical feeling because it's not quite the day yet. There's so much excitement about the day about to come. There's, I don't know, there's such a build up to Christmas Day that I really like the last night before the day. Of course, I like the day. There's something really special about that night before. So I'm gonna pick Christmas Eve.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Christmas in the city or a mountain cabin? This is very fitting considering you live in a city and I live in a mountain cabin.
Mountain cabin, and it's pretty easy that I would love to do Christmas in a mountain cabin.
Yay! You're moving here. I'm
Glorious.
so excited.
Yeah.
Tell your family. They're going to love it.
I
I definitely have to say mountain cabin for sure.
I'd love if you just said, and I'd say big city. Yes. So here we go, wrapping up.
Oh, that was so much fun. Okay, so we just want to honestly thank you guys so much for joining us, and we can't wait for you to watch our premiere of our new movie, Long Lost Christmas, part of Miracles of Christmas.
Yes. Tune in on Saturday, November 19th, 10/9 Central, only on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. And wait, we forgot the most important part. Something we love about this movie in particular is that it was written by Joan Kilby, and it is from her book. Yes, I have my book with me. I still bring it with me everywhere, Taylor. I go through, I relive our moments, and you can too. And I want everybody to go out there and buy this book because we want to support Joan and we want to keep making her movies.
And if I recall, I signed that book so that you could give it away.
Oh, so this here actually is a signed copy that we will be giving away. And I love yours. You said, enjoy the book and love the movie.
Well, anyways, we hope that you guys join us. And don't forget to use your hashtag Long Lost Christmas. I will be there tweeting along.
I will be there tweeting along also.
All right. Thank you, guys. Sending all our love.
Guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.